My name is Robbie Boyd, and this song is called Oh Alaska, which was recently featured on BBC Radio 2 by Sir Tim Rice. Oh Alaska, won't you give me shelter and take me under your wing? Oh Alaska, I heard you're the last great place the earth has ever seen. Oh Alaska, won't you take me somewhere I can go to get a change of pace? Oh Alaska, can you paint me a picture of your beautiful embrace? I'm dreaming of home, can you see it? I've been here for too long, can you feel it? I'm moving home to the last frontier. If you gotta move on, let me hear it. You got to be strong to achieve it. We'll do it our way on the last frontier. Oh Alaska, I'll look north to the future. That's how I want to live.
My name is Robbie Boyd, and I'm a songwriter, singer/songwriter.
Absolutely.
I have a 6/7 piece band, which we play a sort of funky folk genre, and play all across London.
How did you start out making music? What got you into it? How did you gain the inspiration?
I guess I started playing the guitar when I was about 8. Then I actually started writing a diary when I was about 12 or 13, and I was recently looking back over it, and I sort of came across the fact that I was actually writing in lyrical form, without even realising it at all.
Yeah.
And then I started playing poems to random chords that I already knew of songs that existed, and kind of creating a song from that poem. And then I started writing my own lyrics kind of consciously, and then just putting the two together, and it developed from there.
Fantastic. And is there anything that particularly inspires you to write? Is it, is there a particular moment that you kind of gain your inspiration from or with? Or?
It's literally anything and everything, from my girlfriend, family, friends, other songs, other music, films, poems, books, just observing nature and listening to kind of conversate or having conversations with people, and then remembering a kind of little snippet, writing it down, and then just anything really.
Quality. And do you have a particular, it's a classic question, every songwriter's asked, but do you have a process of writing, or?
Yeah, and probably a classic answer. I'm not entirely sure how other people do it, but I guess there are two ways. The first way is literally just sitting down with my guitar, piano, or ukulele, and just kind of playing some chords. I'm not even that great with musical knowledge, I just kind of know what sounds good.
Yeah.
And then just start playing, humming melodies over the chords, and then start saying random words to the melody, and then kind of something that fits, words that sort of fit to the sound.
Absolutely.
Then I'll write them down, and then kind of go away and edit them on a piece of paper while I'm waiting at a train station or something like that. Or the other way, and kind of the same way, is recording something that comes into my head while I'm on the move, just little melodies, and then translating it to the instrument, and normally it ends up sounding completely different to how it originally sounded, but
the creative process
gone through.
Absolutely. Obviously, that's the kind of construction of your tunes, of your songs. But how important is it for you to perform live and kind of get out there and share that with your audience? Is that
it's the most important thing, because it kind of all makes sense when we're playing live. and it's what it all leads up to. You know, the whole thing, the writing, the promoting, the everything. It just leads up to that live, and that's where we have the most fun on stage, and that's why I now play with a 7-piece band, because you know it's just fun being on stage, and there's a lot of energy on stage, and you know we feed off the crowd, and obviously it's a good indicator of knowing what's a good song, what's a bad song, by how the crowd react.
Absolutely,
so, yeah.
Spot on. Are there any particular artists that influence you or your work, or?
Yeah, lots and lots. I mean, I was brought up with music of the 60s by my parents, so sort of all the old greats like Neil Young and James Taylor, and obviously Bob Dylan and Nick Drake and David Bowie. And then at the moment I'm kind of very inspired by a lot of young musicians that I kind of know through other people or whatever. People like Johnny Flynn, Noah and the Whale, Mumford & Sons, you know, all doing really great things. They're kind of people my age, and that's very inspiring.
Yeah.
And then other kind of folk types like Bon Iver and Fleet Foxes. Yeah, but you know, and then just a whole range of rock like Block Party and even Radiohead and stuff. So.
Perfect. I mean, you mentioned a couple of folk artists in there. And you started off like bringing folk into the equation, but can you describe your music? What would you say to someone experiencing your music for the first time? What do they expect?
Well, I've come up with this expression of funky folk, which it's kind of not. It's not funk, and it's not really folk. It's kind of a kind of mixture of the two somehow. And it seems to work. But I don't know. I guess it's all about our music's like all about kind of enjoying it and fun, and that's what I'd say to someone who's listening to the first time. Just kind of enjoy it.
Perfect. You kind of want to move people with your music, don't you, after all?
Yes, exactly. And you know, I've had some really great reactions to my music, and that's kind of what drives me.
Brilliant.
So yeah,
brilliant. So obviously you are driven. What ambitions do you have with your music for the future? I mean, album-wise or anything like
World
that?
domination.
World domination. Cracking answer. So. Aim high. Like it.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the album we're putting the finishing touches to at the moment. Re-recording last song, and hopefully just put it up online, have some sort of international release, tour it, promote it, play all the major festivals, get the songs on the radio, and kind of in the future, yeah, I guess just keep playing at massive gigs in front of lots of people, maybe write for other artists. I'd love to, to have some kind of publishing deal or something, and I guess work with other artists and other producers, and just kind of keep taking it to the next level.
What's been the highlight of your ongoing development so far?
We were lucky enough to play at the O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire. Get a taster of what it was like to play in front of, I don't know, about 2,000 people or something. It was just incredible. Have people singing your words while you're playing is the most incredible feeling you could ask for. That was my best live achievement. And then the song that I just played for you is called Oh Alaska, and that was played on BBC Radio 2 by Tim Rice in December 2010, which was fantastic. Very proud.
I'm sure you are. Rightly so. Very good indeed.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a few of our other songs played on various other radio stations, which is fantastic. And yeah, just writing with all the people that I've worked with, and kind of playing with the band as well has been forming the band, because it's just a great experience. I love it. Fantastic. Yeah.
And finally, my friend, where can we hear and learn more about you? Where are you, friend?
Well, www.robbie-boyd.com.
Good delivery.
Or yeah, myspace.com/Robbie Boyd Music.